What's going on, YouTube? Pistol Pete here. So today, as you could tell by the title, I'm finally getting around to doing my review on the Work Tuff Gear Hellion Bowie designed by Zeke Menacho. This thing is freaking awesome. I was fortunate enough to pick it up at Blade Show. My goal when I went to Blade Show was to get this freaking Bowie, man. I just love the look of it. I'm a sucker for a clip point. I'm a sucker for a Bowie, especially something like this. Just awesome design. Zeke absolutely knocked it out of the park with this design. I freaking love it, man. Just beautiful, a little different of a Bowie than normal Bowies, and I'll show you that right now. Just freaking amazing. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Once I got it in my hand and felt how light it was and how nimble it is for as big as it is, it's deceiving the way it feels in hand. You know, it's like, it's just amazing. So what I'm gonna start off with here first is Zeke telling you himself that what's better than coming out from the main man's mouth himself on this blade and his design. So we're gonna go over that right now. Here at the Work Tuff booth with Zeke Menacho, I just bought one of his badass freaking blades here. This one here is, sorry, right here, the Hellion. Want to give us a quick rundown on that, man?
Yeah, for sure. So what we got here is the Hellion Bowie. This could be 11.5-inch cutting edge, 3/16 8 mod, or this one is actually German steel, Bowler K329 with the cryo heat treat. This is going to be under a pound, so you're going to be able to carry it on your hip every day. Chop, stab, slice, if you need a little machete, whatever you want to do with it, this one gets down that way. This is the Hellion Bowie from Work Tuff Gear, Blade Show 2024.
Awesome. Beautiful blade, man. Beautiful blade. Awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Right.
Good seeing you.
All right. So, yeah, it's just freaking awesome, this freaking knife. So, let's start off with what it came with. So, like always, they came with this awesome freaking carrying case here. Work Tuff carrying case. This is just badass. Has some little strapping points here, so if you want to put on a sling or whatnot. And then it also has the freaking awesome sheath. You know how, if you have a Work Tuff, you know they do the freaking Kydex sheath, just absolutely perfect. Fit and finish is just awesome on these things. Just beautiful freaking, has a drainage hole there. Awesome sheath, man. Awesome. It's just freaking badass. So I know Zeke touched on it a little bit, but let's look at the, man, before I even get into it, look at this freaking thing. Get in the light. Look how beautiful. Look at the grind work on that. Work Tuff just does amazing work, man. They're just flawless. I have yet to get one where I was like, oh man, that's a little off, or oh, this is a little weird. I mean, they're perfection. Edged perfections, I always say that. Work Tuff just does amazing work, dude. There's just, you know, and the heat treat is always on point. Never have an issue with the heat treat. But just look at this freaking Bowie, man. Just how beautiful is that? Look at these handles. These canvas micarta handles are just absolutely beautiful. So he did go over the specs a little bit in this as far as dimension stuff. I'll go a little bit further. So like he said, it's 11.5-inch cutting edge. You have an overall length of 17 inches about there. You got the fattest point of the belly is 3 inches. Freaking 3-inch belly on this thing. It's going to be a crazy chopper there. And then I measured the circumference of the fattest point here on the grip. So the circumference around here is 4.5 inches around. Just absolutely freaking beautiful. Absolutely. I love this infinity fuller that he did on that. Just, I mean, amazing infinity fuller. And you got Zeke's symbol there with Hellion Bowie. And this one is in K329. So Bowler K329, just awesome steel. And again, like I said, Work Tuff, man. They got the heat treat down on these things, man. Just absolutely perfect heat treat. I've never had any issues with their blades ever. You can go back and see all my reviews on this. I've done a lot of hard use reviews on a lot of different Work Tuff knives. And eventually I'll do one on this. I just haven't done it yet. Right now it's getting dark. I just want to do, this will be part 1. I'll do a part 2 later. And we'll take this out and bang on it a little bit. But for right now, I just want to go over everything with you guys and show you this beautiful piece here. And hopefully it's coming out okay, because the sun is going down. But it kind of looks pretty badass there with the sun glistening on it. But absolutely beautiful. And then 3/16-inch thick. Look at that. So it's nice and thin. When you have a good heat treat and a good reputable company making the blade, the thinness is not going to be that bad. I mean, the thinness is, and then man, look at that, agile in hand. I mean, just a freaking beast of a blade, man. I freaking love this thing. So the thinness, going back to it, is going to be like a machete, like he said. It's going to be light and nimble. I mean, for chopping, for carrying. It's not going to be like a brick on your side. And you still got this freaking beast of a freaking Bowie. So I did bring out some other knives to compare this to, just to show you guys some other Work Tough knives. And so I brought out some other ones too, other manufacturers, just because, in case you're new to Work Tough, I mean, you don't want to just see it because you don't really, you don't own any of these other ones, and you want to maybe see a comparison of what, I got two ones that are really, really popular, and you can see the size comparison compared to this next to those, just in case, because these ones are, I mean, everyone knows these two that I'm going to show you here, but let's start off with the Work Tough first. So, we all know the Predator Hunter is a big ass Bowie, man. This one is awesome too. I love this one. This one was designed by Dave Pouzon, but look at like Hellion, dude. I mean, it's a little bit smaller, but not by much, man. That belly on this freaking thing, it's just freaking crazy. Awesome clip point there, but if he went a little thicker on the gauge there, it's a little bit thicker on the Pouzon. But again, different animal, different designer, both absolutely freaking badass. Love it. And that's what's cool about Work Tough. They have all these different designers. They have these different concepts. They all are meant for different duties and different, maybe different work you're trying to do. And they all have a purpose, man. All of them. That's why I love every type of blade, Don't discriminate against any type. So this one is just badass. And then, okay, so a little bit of another Dave Pouzon design is the Wilderness Bowie. And this one is awesome too. This one, just a badass Bowie right here. So there's a little side-by-side of that. So you can see the Hellion is bigger than this one. It's a little longer and a little bigger handle. Still amazing. Let's put it this way here. Definitely a fat belly on this one, fatter belly than this one. Both chopping machines, both freaking badass. All right, now let's get to the common knives. So everyone knows Becker BK9. So here's the Becker BK9. And this is usually around a 1/4 inch thick. Look at the Hellion next to that. It makes it look like the BK7 almost compared to this Hellion Bowie, man. It's crazy huge, man. But just beautiful. And the BK9 is no slouch. This is one of my favorite knives, and everyone loves this. This has been tested 1,000 times, but I was going to show you the size difference here. And to be honest, the weight is pretty comparable. I mean, because this is a 1/4 inch and this is 3/16, so it's not. It looks like it'd be a heavy blade. This is almost the same weight. It feels close to the same weight. And then another one here that's a really common one that everyone probably has is the Marine Raider Bowie, Ontario Marine Raider Bowie. So this one here is just clean off here, got some dust on it. Another tried and true knife. This one here is just awesome, badass Bowie for what it is. It's just freaking awesome. But bonk. And again, it makes it look freaking tiny. And this is a big ass knife. This isn't a little baby knife. This is a big knife here. But just awesome. Love it. I love the curves on this, and of course the grind work. Vic Lynn over there at Work Tough, the owner and the company himself, and all the people he has working for him they just do perfection, man. Everything's just on point, just beautiful. Look at that mirror polish on the actual edge. Just badass. So yeah, very, very fortunate to pick this up. Just a work of art. Almost all of Work Tough gear's blades are just works of art, just freaking works of art. This one being no exception. Just beautiful. And I love that big huge clip to a pointy. I mean, that's for piercing for sure, man. That would definitely do some damage there. Absolutely beautiful. Awesome job, Zeke. Freaking beautiful Bowie. Love it. Like I said, the drop's coming out. I might even get a second one because I love this one so much when the drop happens, if I can. Because I mean, these things sell out like crazy, guys. So if you're gonna want one, you got to get on it right away. As soon as they drop, you can't wait a minute or 2 minutes. They sell out like that. I mean, they go fast. So make sure you got good internet connection. Make sure no one else is slowing it down in your family. With other things they're trying to download and stuff. Because you want to definitely get on this one, man. This one is just freaking awesome freaking knife. Absolutely beautiful. All right, sorry about the lighting here too. It's getting dark here. Unfortunately, I was doing it at the end of the day. after work and everything else, and when I got my little bit of free time here. So, all right, guys, that's it for this one. Please like, subscribe, share, and until next knife, gun, or whatever.